And welcome back to another battle video. So this is another time that I'm trying out one of my old favorites, Hydriegon, and I believe I'm going up against a Lucario Mewtwo. So I've had a few other Hydriegon videos posted recently, and the thing I like about this deck is that it can be teched for just about anything. It really just loses in consistency and draw power to itself. As you see, my turn 1, I get the energy attached to be able to retreat. I don't really care if Darkrai's in the active position, even though he's probably going to go down to that Lucario. Right now I need to protect that Dino and be able to use that Candy Hydriegon for next turn. I think I avoided playing that N on my first turn, even though I could. Simply because I had the Candy Hydriegon in hand, and by me only playing the energy and the laser, maybe he would not end me in return, thinking that my hand was dead. Don't know if it really worked or if that was just the only supporter he had, but I'm able to get the turn 2 Candy Hydriegon, and yeah, that Darkrai may just take one for the team. And unfortunately, if I remember right, I think my second Darkrai is prized in this game, which makes it very interesting. So I don't attach the muscle band since I don't have an attacker on the field that's going to last very long. So I go ahead and just shuffle it back in with the end. We Ultra Ball for the Mewtwo, since Lucario is weak to Psychic, and we're going to attach the Rainbow and start building it up. We're going to go ahead and attach the Dark Energy, or move the Dark Energy with Hydreigon's ability to the Darkrai, retreat, then bring it up to the Mewtwo, and we're going to be able to hit hit Lucario with Mewtwo for 120. So, he hit me for weakness, I'm hitting him for weakness, but now we see his Mewtwo back there on the bench starting to build that up. If you're playing Lucario, you pretty much have to run Mewtwo as well, just assuming that your opponent's going to be running it, and just kind of force them into a Mewtwo war. So there's a Sacred Ash, so I know at least the Sacred Ash isn't prized in case he does take out that Darkrai. Wait, did I Juniper? Never mind, then I no longer have access to my Sacred Ash, so I don't think I realize right now that this is my only Darkrai, and maybe I'm thinking of another game too, but anyways, we're going to go ahead and utilize the Dark Trance Max Potion combo to fully heal that Mewtwo. And we don't need to use the laser. We're going to be doing more than enough for the knockout. And we'll take the first 2 prizes. Now, unfortunately, I was not able to get an energy attachment that last turn. So I'm pretty much assuming that this Mewtwo is going to go down. And that takes all my energy off of the field. That Absol, I pretty much promoted him just to, assuming that he's going to be the sacrifice, but it doesn't look like he has the energy muscle band combo in his hand, nor does he have a supporter, so looks like I get another turn. We're going to, there's the dowsing machine, but I don't, do I go ahead and play it for the max potion to keep this, Yeah, this is interesting. So, I go ahead and I do max potion, I do use the dowsing to get the max potion, attach the Rainbow to Darkrai, and then I'll go ahead and max potion off all that damage on Darkrai. So, I think ignore what I was saying before. Oh, no, never mind. I think this is when I find out that I'm going to need that Darkrai. And let's see, 9. So I do need to play this laser to take the knockout on Landorus. Just gonna keep on the pressure. Now, this is probably a misplay right now. Loading up all that energy on the Darkrai when he's got Lucario back there on the bench. It's not gonna take much for that Lucario to knock me out in one shot. I believe its second attack does 60, so if he has 1 strong energy and a muscle band that's 60, 70, 80, 90. He can easily knock me out with any variation of Fighting Stadium, muscle band, and strong energy. And, ooh, yeah, this is gonna hurt. He Sacred Ashes his Landorus and Lucario back into the deck, and he's hitting me for weakness, taking out my Darkrai and knocking all my energy off. So, yeah, I think that was definitely a misplay by promoting the Darkrai. I think I should have just maybe just captured up or Lysander up that Mewtwo, had attached the extra energy. No, that still wouldn't have been enough. I would have had to have the band. Yeah, I should have gone for something a little different. We end up skyling for the Juniper, so even worse, we're really not seeing anything in our hand. I'm going to go ahead and transfer that energy to the Evoltol since I don't want that Mewtwo sitting there on the bench for his Mewtwo to be able to easily knock him out since he already does 50 and still have the energy on him. Now my laser does keep him asleep, so that's definitely going to keep me in this game, give me another turn, and hopefully I'll be back in it next turn with the good Juniper. I don't think there's any way that he can take out this Evoltol in one shot right now, so I pretty much have to focus on that. And again, this is what I like about Hydriegon is you can just tech it for all sorts of things. So obviously Darkrai was not a smart choice. Mewtwo is, you know, we don't necessarily want to get into a Mewtwo war since I don't believe I run DCE in this deck. We've got the Absol as our non-EX attacker, and then Evoltol just because it's just so easily powered up and just great for all sorts of matchups. We see the escape rope. I don't want to go back to the Mewtwo and give him a target for my Mewtwo. I don't want to put out the Hydriegon and risk losing my ability. And yeah, we're just going to Juniper that away. I don't want to end myself to 3 right now. Ending him down to 4 might have been helpful, but we're not going to take that chance of giving myself nothing. We're going to move that rainbow energy off of the Evoltol. Go ahead and use the Max Potion to heal the active Evoltol. No longer have Darkrai, so I can't just, you know, have retreated it. Go ahead and play that Dino. And I'm at a loss as to what has happened here. What did I max? Oh, I ended up max potioning the Mewtwo. Okay, since I wasn't able to get... Yeah, that's actually a bit ridiculous. So on that Juniper, I didn't get an energy, so that's a few energy, or turns that I've missed the energy drop, which does not help. Now, the resistance to fighting is helping that Evoltol stay alive, and hopefully we get a good Chorus. Yep, so now we're seeing some energy. I'm going to go ahead and get out another Hydriegon. Not so much concerned about losing a Hydriegon, but more concerned about just not dead drawing into it later. This is a pretty close game, even though I made that huge misplay. And I've missed several crucial energy drops, although, you know, I can't really help those. I'm going to go ahead and I use the Professor's Letter just simply because I don't want to draw into it once I'm end. And yeah, that Evoltol is going to be stuck up there because he is, I don't have Darkrai out. So there's not much I can do about that. I'm just going to have to let the Evoltol take a hit. And then go from there. Good thing is that I will have a few options for next turn. Oh, now he does heal himself with a Pokemon Center Lady. And I'm still baffled by Pokemon Center Lady. I've been seeing it more and more online, but I haven't seen it in any like actual lists that are posted that are doing well at regionals. So a little curious as to what's the deal with that. And then here's the question: where do I attach this? Do I just do 90 and run? Right now we're just going to end. Hopefully, get his hand really down into nothing. We're going to attach the rainbow to the Mewtwo, and now I don't know if I really should have done that. Another energy, a muscle band, and a Lysander will knock it out with his Mewtwo. Keeping the energy off of it would just make him have one more card in his hand. And then I just did 100 to him. We see the Lysander. Oh, so here comes the Mewtwo, and he just hits the Mewtwo. So this puts me in a nasty predicament because I now have to... Yeah. I have to just discard them and to retreat. Maybe I probably should have used my Dark Trance to move the darkness and rainbows, swap them around, so I was discarding the dark energy. But I don't think it's going to make that big of a difference. I really don't think I'm going to be using Dragon Blast or Side Drive, but we'll see. We still have a little bit of time left in this video. So I only need to take one more prize. I have a Lysander in hand. I'm doing 2, 4, 60 right now. One more energy would be doing 80, and that I don't even know how to say the bird's name. Halucha, I think, just has 80. So I think I still have the game, despite my misplay and despite some bad draws. Now, I don't think I see it right away right now. I'm just surprised that he went up to Mega Lucario. And I'm just kind of checking his bench, and for whatever reason, I just pass over the bird, probably because I don't think it's a threat, and I'm looking more at that Machamp, seeing if I can maybe catcher it, and if he doesn't have a switch, you know, since it's got a heavy retreat cost, may be able to lock it up. He says, good game, and I think this is about the time that I actually noticed that, well, no, he doesn't know if I have, Lysander, but here we go. I noticed that I have Lysander for the bird, and yeah, he asked if I have a switch for X-Ball, and I say I don't, which is why he thought it was good game, but like, yeah, just took me a little while to figure out or to see that last move, but a pretty close game, and like I said, Hydriegon's more just a fun deck right now, not necessarily it's definitely not tier 1 competitive, but it's fun, easily techable, and I had a good time playing it, and as you can see, it still holds up to some tier 1 decks. So hope you guys enjoyed too, and stay tuned for more.